Well, hello, Patriots. This is Jericho. We're going to do a little news. We're going to do a little Freedom Corner updates. And we're going to do a little bit of flag waving here. A lot of crazy news going on right now. Today is September 17th, 2024. I got a new spot I'm testing out. We'll have to see how the network works here. I had like 5 bars here, but it looks like it's fluctuating right now. And we'll just go with it, see how this new location goes. This is a great location right here, man. I got a place to park like right there. There's room for a dozen cars here. I'm right at the south end of town of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, as you can see on the sign right here. Sleepy little town. Well, I don't know if it's a sleepy little town. But anyways, we're going to give it a go, man. First things first, let's go over the J6 updates here real quick. Had a nice, peaceful night last night at Freedom Corner. And no opposition whatsoever. I guess they're trying to regain their voices back from all the screaming that they did for 2 days in a row. I reported that Patty Cake showed up the one night, I think it was Saturday night, did a lot of screaming because the cop that was there did something, and it was our 775th Freedom Corner vigil there that night, and the cop that was there actually ran interference between the screamer Patty Cake and our Freedom Corner warriors that were there, man. So that was really unheard of. But then Sunday night, the Patty Cake and the Anarchy Victims crew was there. So there was about 5 or 6 of them. Had Larry, the old guy, was there, looking pretty bad, man. He looks like he's ready for a walker. Leaning on the railings and stuff. It looked like he was embarrassed about himself being there with those people. But he stuck with it. He hung out there the whole time. And then we had the puppy dog filming everything. And Blake Bonehead was there. And Patty Cake and a couple other people were there who I'm not allowed to mention. And they screamed all night. The cops, it was the normal cop crew there that night, and they didn't do a thing for us. So it looks like that one random event where the police were helping us out there was a weekend relief crew or something. And I'll bet he probably got reprimanded or something after that. So who do we got here? Silly for him, hello. We are praying that you are feeling better and rebounding here. Hi, Allie Waters. Deb Vi, hello. Metal is Joy, it's so good to see you too. Annette Park, hello. Sean, what's up, man? Debbie Chesterfield. Good to see you all here, man. So I got traffic coming at 2 different ways here, which is really cool, which makes this a primo spot, actually, for a flag wave, I think. We'll see if we run into any, man with a gun on the grass between the road thing here or something like that. Of course, I have no weapons on me. There's no weapons in my van. But we've seen how the victims, the Democrat victims, will use the police to harass us, that happened to me a couple of times now. And it happens at the MAGA Warriors flag waves. It happens at pretty much every flag wave any patriot does. The left manipulates the police forces by calling in fake reports, man. So I hope the cops are cluing into that. I'm sure they don't like getting run around like little bitches by people. I hope they're investigating the phone calls that are coming in. No doubt about it, the phone system, the phone number is there. So they can call the person back who filed the police reports, the false police reports, and ask them why they made a false report and potentially pursue this, It's kind of silly, man. It's very childish. It runs our police forces around for no apparent reason. It makes a dangerous scenario when the cops got to pull over and question people and stuff like that. It's just not a very cool thing, and I hope the cops are getting tired of it, man. It's like swatting. We were in Sean's chat here, and some troll gets in there and is saying he's going to have somebody swatted. Of course, they're an anonymous coward troll behind a fake YouTube account, but it's not. It shouldn't be legal, and I don't think it is legal. I don't think we need an act of Congress to declare that running false reports to your police departments should be a crime. It should be a crime, man. Hey, Boomer, all the way from Ninilchik, Alaska. Good to see you in here, Boomer. Haven't seen you in a while, man. All right, silly for him with links already. We got Chris Cuomo. Surprising apology to President Trump. Haven't heard that. Gateway Pundit. Man, the Gateway Pundit was loaded with great articles today. I think the story of the day that was on nobody's bingo card today was the exploding pagers that HEZBOLA is carrying over in the Middle East. There's several thousand injured HEZBOLA people who just got new pagers, which is their means of communication, and they are exploding on them. And Gateway Pundit's got a video footage of it happening there. There's a couple of dead people now, so crazy. I didn't have that on my radar at all. Makes you wonder about these phones we got right now. These pagers were rigged with explosives. They were recently doled out to members of HEZBOLA, and they're blowing up in their pockets, and it all happened at the same time. It was some type of a coordinated maneuver, and more power to them, man. Take these terrorists out any way you can. They're killing you, might as well fight back, right? I think that's the story of the day. But man, there is a lot of stories of the day. Cuomo apologizing? What's up with that? Never thought I'd see that happening, man. All right, what else we got here, Sylvia? Representative Eli Crane issues a stern warning to President Trump following second assassination attempt. There is a very real possibility that there is a mole in the Secret Service. Hey, all right, Eli. Welcome to the program. Apparently this guy, what's his name? Roosh or something. I gotta get my flag. Hold on. All right, boy, that's quick. Wait, I gotta look at my notes here. Ryan Ruth, the second attempt assassin, who may or may not be the actual guy that was behind that fence. A lot of information coming out about him. Apparently he was camped out for 12 hours at that post by the fence of the golf course. So yeah, way to go, Eli Crane. Finally getting with the program here. Dan Bongino, Eli Crane was on that at that hearing that Marjorie Taylor Greene had about a week and a half ago, man. Yeah, you think, Boomer? A mole in the Secret Service? Yeah, maybe. It's like crazy, man. Yeah, look up this story here too, or everybody. Breaking update: 9 killed, 3,000 injured, mostly HEZBOLA terrorists, as the new pagers they use to communicate exploding in their pockets. Why didn't we think of that sooner? You know, what a brilliant idea that is. And it seems like it's so easy to do with the technology that's out there now, you know? Seems like it's so easy, so easy. Why do we put up with these terrorists and stuff, man? So that's a great story, man. I love it. I love it. We're fighting back. Another great story is P. Diddy, whatever his name is, Sean Combs. He was investigated by the FBI, had 2 houses raided. Dude's a billionaire from the music industry. has been arrested in New York, which was great news. And ring, also the way that they compromise people. Okay, we had Epstein Island, and there's information on that too. Epstein Island would bring people to the island, film them having illicit sex with minors, and all that kind of stuff. FBI investigated him years ago. Haven't heard a peep about it. Supposedly he killed himself in prison. Before that, we had Hugh Hefner, the owner of Playboy magazine, had the same thing going on with a mansion that he had. Bill Cosby, all these Hollywood stars were in on that Hefner, pajama party scene back in the 70s. And that's what they do. They film people doing things, and then they're in their pocket, man. This is how you compromise people. There's 100 different ways of compromising people. But just through sex and degenerate behavior is one way. You can scare people to death. You can bribe people to be pawns. And that's what 98% of our government in Washington, D.C. is right now, man. Yeah, I hope he's done, ACB. How about it? I hope he's done finally. So maybe we're seeing some action by the FBI finally. You can't imagine that all the FBI is bad. The FBI did raid his houses and stuff like that. So hopefully he's getting busted for it now. And hopefully he starts singing like a bird. Now, another piece of information in this illicit sex ring thing is Tucker Carlson just interviewed Megyn Kelly. You remember the journalist Megyn Kelly, who she used to be on Fox News. She got booted out of Fox just like Tucker did. She's an independent journalist now. She made the claim that Epstein is alive. I mean, right out there on the stage during Epstein or during a Tucker Carlson show that he's putting on around the country right now. He sells out auditoriums and just interviews people, man. He's had a couple of great interviews that way. And she's claiming Epstein's alive, man. So imagine if he is, and he starts singing like a bird. This is one of them things that can take down overnight the compromised people in our government, man. This is what we're praying for, man. We had the Brunson Adams case, which was going to take out 70% of our representatives for breaking their oath, but the Supreme Court didn't stand up to that. This is one of them things that could overnight change the climate in our battle against the rogue government in D.C. right now, man. Oh, I didn't see that connection yet there, Sylvia. Wondering if Ryan Wesley Ruth is related to Eddie Ray Ruth, the killer of the American sniper, Chris. I saw a bunch of information on Ruth this morning where a week or two or three before the attempt on Trump's life this weekend, somebody wrote an article about Thomas Cook's exchanging money with Ryan Ruth. Okay, so these two guys knew each other or something. There's a connection between Thomas Cook's and Ryan Ruth. They both appeared in BlackRock commercials. Not the same one, but two different ones. This Ryan Ruth guy was in Ukraine. He's an unemployed roofer. He had a company, a roofing company. He's flying. He moved to Hawaii, then he flew to Afghanistan, he flew to Ukraine. Somebody's flying this guy around. I hope this is a setup, man. I really hope this is a setup, man. Right, LGBT conservative. I don't watch Fox either, man. I mean, I monitor what they do, but if it's on Fox, it's highly suspect. Everything on the mainstream media is highly suspect. In fact, I believe, like we've been talking about the phenomenon of Trump derangement syndrome for a long time now. and how irrational these people are. They have no justification or facts behind what they believe, other than it is a firm belief, which makes this somewhat of a religion. It fits into the same category as what a religion would be. But I believe that the mainstream media is propagating this mental illness in people with the propaganda that they're putting on. This is detrimental to society, and good people are being harmed by it and don't understand the depths of their deceit, of how they're getting deceived, man. So the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, has gone after guns because they believe that the same type of thing was going on with, they believe that gun ownership was a disease. Well, why isn't the CDC examining whether or not propaganda on the mainstream media is affecting people's mental health, okay? I mean, there's a whole connection to be made right there. And we got the CDC, they're there to examine this shit, to monitor it, to investigate it. And I believe this is real, man. These normal, rational human beings, people I've known for decades, are just totally brainwashed about Trump, man. And it is bizarre. It is a bizarre scenario, man. Very bizarre. So there's a couple things busting out about everything right now. Another, interesting thing was I've been hearing about an ABC whistleblower that's coming out that made statements that the ABC debate that was just between Trump and Kamala was rigged, okay? Somebody that works in ABC apparently is a whistleblower, but I just saw a tweet from Marjorie Taylor Greene that says that whistleblower was killed in a car crash. I don't know if it's a real tweet. It could be a fake one. I haven't seen it repeated or verified anywhere. Yeah, you got to be careful, Boomer. But Marjorie Taylor Greene apparently from her X site made a tweet that the ABC whistleblower died in a car crash. So heads up on that, man. Heads on a swivel. I mean, we just got to be careful. We're spitting truth, and these spooks, these demons, they are definitely running scared right now and are cornered. They're animals. So we got to be careful of what they do, man. Okay, update here on the Ruth thing. Ruth video not from a BlackRock ad? Okay. Maybe it's a forgery. I don't know. Yeah, like you say, Boomer, we got to be careful about the information that we're getting, man. Okay. One more news item. I just watched a guy who did a deep dive on Springfield, Ohio, okay? He got some information from somebody, and then he did a deep dive where he started checking facts that there's a company. Well, first of all, there's a connection between Governor DeWine, the governor of Ohio, and Haiti. Apparently, Governor DeWine and his wife have schools that they have financed in Haiti, okay? Weird connection there. Of course, Springfield is a city in Ohio that DeWine is the governor of. He decides to move in 20,000 Haitian immigrants into this area of 50, 60,000 people that live there. Turns out, back in July of 2023, a company called Solar Collective LCC bought up 24 properties, like just random houses along the outskirts of Springfield, Ohio, that were, $40,000, $150,000 homes, but they paid $1.646 million for each one of these properties. And this guy found the the real estate records and everything for this. 24 properties, which amounts to all but $40 million that this company, Solar Collective LLC, bought up around Springfield a year ago. So I'm looking to find out more investigations into these precise properties. I'm assuming that they are now housing Haitians probably there. The mainstream media is trying to make Trump look like a fool because he said they're eating the cats and dogs. The whole part of the story, they're not asking the right questions, man. The whole part of the story is they're using cats and dogs in their witchcraft and their voodoo practices. Anybody who's ever been to Haiti knows that is like the national religion of Haiti, okay? Haiti's a dark place, man. That's why so many churches have missions in Haiti, right? Because they're historically known to be witchcraft. They believe in this stuff. They believe in voodoo. It's their religion. There's whole cities that are dedicated to voodoo, and there's another city that's dedicated to black magic. And it gets down to using representations of people and animals, stealing the life force from an animal to use in black magic. And it's definitely, they're making a mockery on mainstream media about this when, yes, and then I've seen people asking the Haitians, are you eating the cats and dogs? And the Haitians are just laughing, but they're not saying, they're saying, no, we don't eat them. But they're not saying they don't use them, right? They don't say they're not using them. So there's that going on. So that information about Springfield and the Solar Collective LLC just came out yesterday afternoon. I want to see more investigation on that. If it's valid, there will be people jumping all over that. They're going to find out, accounts that are scrubbed or records that are going to be altered in the, what is the name of the county there? Clark County is where Springfield, Ohio is. Clark County. So, heads up on that story. That's on the radar. That's coming up. Here's just a daily reminder that 40% of your income taxes pays interest. Okay, that's the amount that this country is in debt right now. 40% of the taxes we are paying to our rogue government right now goes towards paying interest on the loans that they have taken out without citizen oversight. They have put us in debt. This country is $35 trillion in debt. We got to get out of this debt, people. And no matter how loud we scream, they just sent another $717 million over to Ukraine again. So it's totally out of control. Our representatives have lost control of our government, and there needs to be some type of a reset. So, Epstein being alive, P. Diddy fessing up, there is a lot that could be exposed, like within the next very near future here, man. Springfield has a large chip factory going up there. That's news to me. I don't know anything about that, man. Yeah, right, Sean. We all got to get ready to vote. And let's see. There's one other information here regarding J6, man. Tina Peters, the Colorado whistleblower who made hard copies of all the voter machine fraud in Colorado, had a trial. They went after her. They tried to charge her with 10 counts, and she was found guilty on August 12th of 7 of those counts. She was not allowed to enter any evidence pertaining to the fraud that she uncovered and was verified by 3 different investigations into the manipulation that is done through our voting machines, which are not only used in Colorado, but in many states across the country also. Her sentencing is coming up on October 3rd. I think we got to lift Tina Peters up in prayer. I think we need to call our representatives and let them know that this is this is another instance where a whistleblower, the government came after a whistleblower that was exposing government corruption. Just like Jeremy Brown, his trials are coming up also. Just like and Tina Peters, like many others, like Edward Snowden, like Julian Assange, like Chelsea Manning. I mean, over and over again, our government comes after people that expose fraud, expose corruption within our government, and this is not acceptable. Congress claims to have passed whistleblower protection, but I don't see any evidence of that being enforced at all, man. At all. So either we the people got to stand up, or our government's got to get real here, real fast, about not prosecuting people who are exposing the bad things in our country right now. So last night at Freedom Corner was the 777th vigil in a row. I think that's a fantastic accomplishment. That was a magical number if you're into numerology and God's law and stuff like that. And they had a nice peaceful night there at Freedom Corner. It looked like we only had 4 Patriots there to begin with, but we had reinforcements come in. We had, God bless you, Marty and Debbie, for reinforcing the crew down there. It was a great night. The national anthem sounded fantastic when they sang that last night. We had Brandon Fellows was down there. Sherry from Sapphire Patriot was streaming. Rebecca was streaming. Glory B came in. She was streaming down there. So they're holding down the fort there at Freedom Corner. It sucks being in D.C., but they're doing it. They're doing it. Support the people at Freedom Corner. 4ashley.com is the site where you can contribute to that. Contribute to the streamers that are there. We think it's vitally important that Freedom Corner continues. And they're just doing a fantastic job there, no matter how bad it sucks in D.C., man. And of course, they are providing help for the J6ers, for the families of the J6ers, in putting out the information that we're getting from the phone calls that we get from the J6ers and the letters that you guys are writing for the J6ers, the contributions to their commissary funds. You cannot live on the food that they serve you in the DC Gulag, or any other DOJ for that matter. I mean, it's a subsistence diet, and the food is tainted a lot of the times. The water is tainted. So this money helps these guys survive in there, makes the pain not so bad. We are continuing to expose the constitutional trampling of their rights, our rights and their rights also. And we got to just continue to keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up. Freedom Corner and the J6 Vigil, I believe, still is tip of the spear in fighting against this rogue government. They are still going gangbusters. Matthew Graves just put out gave an interview to 60 Minutes trying to explain what he's doing with these prosecutions. Matthew Graves is the lead prosecutor from the DOJ who is orchestrating all these charges against over 1,500 people now that were at the Capitol on January 6th, man. Boomer says J6 political prisoners make awesome pen pals. Yeah, right on, man. Oh, how about that, man? So we got people digging up information all over the place, man. Intel committed $20 billion in investment to build a semiconductor plant in New Albany, Ohio, an hour away from Springfield. So what do you think Governor DeWine would do to get a $20 billion contract in his state? You know, you think that would compromise him at all? You think that would make him like bend the laws? You think that would make him say it's okay to put 20,000 illegal immigrants into one of my little towns here? There's many ways of compromising these politicians, man. Many ways. What's happening, Cleo? Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna just take a break here. Let me give you a look around. So when I got here, this flag was standing there, man. So I was like, okay, God just marked out the spot for me here. This is Highway 272 coming in from the south into Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Chips and Science Act. Okay, there's something to dig on Wikipedia. I mean, they pass all these acts, we don't even know what they say or what they do. They do them in the dead of night. Who knows what this is? If it's for American business and we're going to make chips here now instead of bringing them all in from Taiwan, I'm all in favor of that, man. I'm definitely all in favor of that. So Boomer, did you see that about the properties? Okay, it should be getting on rush hour here. Ooh, look, it's Halloween season. Ooh. All right, they are all in over here on Halloween, man. China chips. Look at that, man. All in on Halloween. Love it. All right, so far so good, no harassment. All right, so anyone who's wondering, man, if you can't get in on a MAGA Warriors flag wave or what, this is what you do. Just find a spot where you live. Plant a Trump Bant sign, get a flag out and stand there for a while. Wave a flag. See how much support you get from the people that are driving by. That's all you got to do, man. All you got to do. MAGA Warriors is rocking it, by the way. Good job, you guys. I love their camera work that they've been doing too. Okay, silly for him with the link. Way to go, Sylvia. The CHIPS and Science Act authorizes $280 billion to boost domestic research and manufacturing of semiconductors in the U.S., for which it appropriates $52.7 billion. That is a bunch of money, man. That is huge amounts of our money. Much rather see it go to American entrepreneurial efforts than Ukraine. Okay. Boost domestic research and manufacturing of semiconductors in the U.S., for which it appropriates $52.7 billion. The act includes $39 billion subsidies for chip manufacturing on U.S. soil, along with 25% investment tax credits for costs of manufacturing equipment. Wow, okay. All right, it sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks for this dig, Sylvia. So it's funding for science and technology, advancing human spaceflight, quantum computing, materials, science, biotechnology, experimental physics, research security, social and ethical considerations, workforce development, and DEI. Yikes, man. When does it get real? All right. Get DEI in there, right? Just unbelievable. Hey, you Karen Saab. How are you? Yeah, the truckers know. That was a nice truck too. Well, if you're in the area, stop on out here. I'm going to hang out here for an hour. Give me a hand out here. Let's go, Lancaster. Oh yeah. Thanks, MGB, for reminding me. Sarah Huckabee is hosting a town hall up in Michigan with President Trump. That should be a good scene. There is bunches of people already standing in line there. RSBN, I was watching that earlier today. They started broadcasting at about noon today about that event. Lots and lots of people going to be at that event. All right, looks like my network is getting a little bouncy here. We'll let it go and see what happens here. Maybe I might move positions, yeah. just a shout out to Lancaster Cast Iron having their 5-year celebration. A great little industry in Conestoga, Pennsylvania. Free ice cream. I'm sure FJB will show up for that, right? That's for sure, Allie Waters, man. Yeah, if everybody just stood up and voted, man. Gun owners, truckers, church people. It's appalling how few Christians vote, man. Only 40% of Christians actually go out and vote, which is horrible. It's horrible. That's right, Allie. Made in the USA, as everything should be. Wow, there we go. We got Trump assassin Ryan Ruth flagged by federal agents during return from Ukraine. Oh, but Mayorkas didn't do anything about it. How about that, man? Hey, Amber Rose. What's up, Jay Jones? Look, man, I found flag waving paradise here, dude. I got traffic going in 2 different directions. I got a nice grassy spot. I got a place to park right nearby. It's a pretty good spot. I did hear from Roger about 3 days ago. Roger says he's got the car all packed up and ready to go. But he's not heading down here for quite a while, or down to DC for a while. He just likes to be ready, though. He did the same thing when he first initially came to the 1776 movement. He says he had his car packed up, ready to go, sitting in the driveway for a month before he actually got the word from God to head down, to head to DC. And of course, the rest is history. Roger was in on the great Beltway debacle that Santa and all the rest of the Patriots organized down there. Roger was the streamer in Santa's crew, actually, on that event. I wonder if he's more comfortable in that car, I think, man. But I don't know. I would be in my bed for as many nights as you can get, possibly. Hey, Sano, how's it going, man? Lou Maldonado, hello. Yeah, and Trooper wants to be back for an event that's in DC on the 29th, and I believe his birthday is the 20... He wants to come back for his birthday, which I thought was the 25th, but I could be wrong on that. right, Jay Jones out collecting wild medicine. Good job, man. Yeah, it's soon it's time to collect the fall gatherings. Get your burdock root. Get the yellow root. Gary Mack still have Screaming Steve's flagpole. Oh man, that would be, that's an heirloom for sure. Jay Jones, I'm still looking for some type of a live stream from the event that you were at down in the Texas area there with the Stop Hate people. I haven't been able to find like a live stream for that. Yeah, Smoky Spicy, it's amazing, man. I'm out here with an American flag and there's people that will give me a thumbs down. I haven't had any fingers. It's a rather polite crowd today, I think. But still, a thumbs down for the American flag right here in America. Right here on the entrance to a town that's over almost 300 years old. It's amazing, man. Yeah, Jay, I saw the pictures Sylvia had on her post. Definitely. I was hoping to see a video or something, man. We miss Mickey so much. I saw she was down there. I hope she's doing well. Oh, right on, Lou. Definitely get it done where you live. Trump standouts in the Northeast. That's all you got to do. You don't got to wait for an event to come by. You just make your own event. Make your own party happen. That's great patriotic work, Lou. Oh, wow. Beauty berry. I haven't heard of that one, Jay. I got a local business here called Josiah's Oils, and he's crafting his own skin lotions and bug repellents and stuff here. And the stuff worked great. I was using it down at FreedomCorner while I was still down there, and it worked great, man. And it smells good too. Oh, excellent, Jay. Okay, so they're editing it down, and then we'll release it on First Amendment Film Fest soon. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Sylvia found one. First Amendment Film Festival with Jay Jones, Nicole Reffett, and Mickey Widoff. There's the website link. And the link to Sunday's live stream. All right. I'm going to have to come back in here and dig that up and watch that tomorrow. Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, check out the pics on Silly for Him's channel there. She had like 5 great shots there. Got to see Mickey and Nicole and Jay. So if you're just coming in, we're just waving flags right now. Earlier in the stream, we did some news and we did some J6 Freedom Corner updates on what's going on at the corner the last couple days. you can hit the replay. Definitely hit the thumbs up and leave a comment after the video's done. It helps with the algorithm, shows like people are watching this. If you leave a comment other than the chat, and I'd greatly appreciate that. Hit the notification bell, because I'm totally random. I don't even know when I'm going live, but I just go live when the mood is right, when I'm moved. It's hard to plan these things, you know. The weather's got to be right. All right, Jay Jones's birthday was Sunday morning. Excellent, man. What a great way to celebrate it. Oh man, you got a birthday hug from Mickey. All right, man. Way to go, Jay. Oh yeah, donations if you want to help support this channel. I'm trying to keep things going on. I'm in the Pennsylvania region for the foreseeable future here. And things are going well. There's lots of events to cover here. We had another drag queen story event, but man, I'm sick of covering it. People brought their kids to it. It was not at a public forum though. They held it at the convention center, so it cost them a lot of money to have that event. And then of course our local newspaper gave them 3 pages of coverage on it. Free advertising for the degeneracy of the LGBTQIA plus community, trying to groom our children. And LGBTQ conservative, I have got nothing against you, brother. You can live your life. We just get really touchy when you try to involve children in that, and that is totally off limits, as it should be, man. But dude, we appreciate your support. God bless America for the freedom to live whatever life you choose here, as long as it's hands off other people's kids. That's what's going on here with the indoctrination in our schools that's happening with this. I do appreciate you being here though, LGBTQ conservative. Yeah, and shove it down your throats. Like the event they held, I didn't have to go to it, you know? It wasn't like in a forum that we fund with our tax money here. That's when it crosses the line. If you want to pay for a venue and have an event, you're free to do that, whatever it might be, here in America. That's the beauty of America, man. Hi, Kathy Richardson. Yeah, Sylvia, how is your father? That's right. We need Trump to secure our freedoms here in this country. The Constitution is under attack. Yet they project that Trump wants to get rid of the Constitution, which is a total fallacy. That is them projecting their agenda on us. Totally not true. Yet the mind virus lets people just gulp that information down as if it is true without looking anything up. It's criminal. It is really criminal, man. Oh, Kathy, yeah, it's bad when it's like out in the open, like those pride parades and stuff, man. It's just not cool when kids see that stuff. Kids shouldn't even be exposed to that yet. All right, Sylvia, your dad's still in Oklahoma City. Pneumonia in both lungs and had a mini heart attack. Hang in there, Dad. Hang in there. Thank you, Sylvia. John 14:27. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. So do not be troubled or afraid. Thank you for that, Sylvie. Amen. And that's our message for the nice quiet trolls that are watching this and the spooks within our government monitoring us. You too can have peace of mind. Believe. Turn your life around. Repent. You too can be happy. God sent you here. You think you're here to monitor us and to try to dig up some kind of dirt to use in your little channels and stuff, but you're here because God sent you here to hear that message right there. Last night in Rebecca's chat, Angelina was sharing a couple of new channels that I went to go check out. One of them was called Professor Nez, who seems to have a pretty good channel. He's got about 350,000 subscribers. That's Professor Nez. In case y'all are looking for other new channels to watch. That's right, Jay Jones. The devil ain't getting my happy. Make no peace with evil. Oh, Lou, you know Nez? Yeah, I just got turned on to him. I watched some of his stuff yet last night and today. I like him. I like his style. I just got a banner from him just now. He just put a new video out that Kamala's performance with the Black Caucus interview she did today was so terrible that Trump has turned it into an ad. Amen, Jay. Full of good news. My favorite gift is the joy the Lord gives me. We need to shine our light for the world to see. Amen. Yes, you do, Sylvia. Sylvia, you represent well. You are an inspiration to us all. Hiya, Priscilla. Another great representative is Cash Kelly, man. He's still putting out some great stuff, doing live streams. He touches on all different subjects. Priscilla, I know I see you in there all the time. Priscilla knows. But Cash Kelly, he's an awesome, awesome streamer.